Hello everyone, Peter here, Piotr Fisner. Guys, let's fight for the right to repair. Yes. Guys, so those who don't know, yes, we plan to build fixable devices and sell them among our repair shops, not at big markets, supermarkets. But in today's episode, I want to tell about power supplies. So there is an issue which I didn't cover because I didn't have such issue long time, yes, for a long time. So this is a LG TV power supply. I'll give you more light. Okay, that's the power supply. That's how it's look like. Now this is the main transformer. That's a high frequency one because that's a switching one. So this TV was shorting the fuse. Okay, so you can see that it's shorting the fuse. Now I did solder tiny wee wire because I didn't know, what caused that, so I wanted to see, yes. So, and I didn't know that it's shorting as well. I've seen that the fuse is blown, so I didn't want to solder a good fuse like 3-5 amps, yes, and then waste this fuse if something will go wrong, and it went wrong. So I better lose small wire and a bit of solder with touch of electricity than waste the fuse, because that would be an additional cost. So then I've checked, and I thought that varistors are shorted, but actually I was wrong with that. So I've checked. By replacing this fuse, I placed the cable in first time I've attempted, and I've plugged in the power, and poof, immediately. Yes, so if you see, it's don't do it at home if you are not trained, or do it in your own on your own responsibility, as I did. Yes, as I've started with them in 90s. So anyways, long story short, you've got a hot side where you plug in your mains, yes, and then you've got, you can call high low or hot cold side, the second one, yes. It's not exactly true, because you've got as well backlight, and backlight can have up to or over 300 volts, so you don't want to touch that. That's a peak voltage, okay? That's not that it's all the time and you need so much. But anyways, so here, yes, I went across and I checked that all the components are fine. So on the hot side, I knew that there's nothing wrong, apart from one thing. When I touch my probes, and I want to show you this. Okay, so let's come back here. And you landed on the floor, guys. So hope you enjoyed the ride, because it might not happen again. Hopefully it won't happen again. I'll move the cable around. And let me grab a meter, and I want to show you one thing. Okay, if you can't find a fault on the hot side, if you've got it in the diode mode, that's a main transformer, okay? And this has 2 pins. Let's get it up so that you can see these 2 pins better, or even better. Yes, yes, now you see those 2 pins. Okay, now look what's happening when I'm connecting them. It's a short, okay? So now, what's causing that short? Is it a transformer, or there is something wrong with everything else? Well, I've checked everything else. I pulled out everything what I could, what was on that, and I know that now anything and everything is fine apart from this transformer. So this diode, you see, is showing fine. That's one, so that when you go in from cathode to anode, it's fine. Now from anode to cathode, you've got a proper reading, yes, and I've checked all of them, and I've checked this one. That's 2 diodes in one. So as I know that there is nothing else wrong, guess what's wrong? That's a transformer, yes, transformer. So I've said to the customer, look, we can try to buy this thing, yes, online, but let us check, the power supply. I was checking for it and I find for 55 before. I didn't bother to look because I seen that there was no cheaper one. But actually customer came back from holiday, and I said, here's the model, you look as well, because I'm busy, with repairs. And he found 38 plus 440 or something pounds for the shipping. So that's about 42, 43 pounds for the power supply, which is over 10 pounds cheaper, about 12 pounds cheaper. So I said, yes, let's go for it, yes. Why? Because customer is capable of replacing this power supply on their own, yes. So don't have to pay me for any repair. Now, I already spent on it some time, and there's no value for the customer if he can just replace power supply and be good, yes. Fingers crossed there's no other fault, but we will know only when customer will plug it in. I'll advise to plug it in first as a mainboard side, yes. So plug it in the power supply first, plug in the power. If fuse didn't blow, okay, switch off the plug, plug in the main, yes, mainboard, plug in the power. If fuse didn't blow and he see the red light, okay, then he can switch it off and plug in LEDs. If he will switch it on, TV should automatically boot up, yes. So I need to explain the procedure to the customer. There are protection, circuitry to protect, like when the LEDs are shorted, for instance, when they are faulty. Like we've got LEDs here, yes. If one of them, because these are new ones for one of the TVs. So if one of them would burn and it would short it to the ground, this has to have a protective layer that it won't burn whole power supply, yes. So it's okay, but if you're doing it in stages, you even decreasing the risk of anything happen. So that's what it is, guys. I would say you can buy this transformer, okay. You can definitely you can buy it. I wouldn't say that we can't find this transformer online, but is it worth? Not necessarily. So I said to this customer, because that's a customer who just look for offers, like a faulty TV and try to figure out on their own. He don't have a microscope, he don't do COF bonding, yes, so he won't bond those thingies to the display, or fix those issues with LVDS signal, so he comes to me. But when he finds like a fuse blown and everything else is working, or like what else, LEDs to replace, he can fix it on his own, or sometimes he can replace the main board and it's working. So then then it's okay. But sometimes he bring me TV because if something is dear to repair for him, like if he need to pay £100 for the main board and I can figure it out, and he can pay me like 60 quid, for instance, or sometimes 30 quid, or there was occasion where he paid me only 20, yes, then you get savings, yes. And that's what I'm saying to my customers, yes. Find occasions, look for prices, make a research if it's worth, buy for peanuts faulty electronics, bring them in, I'll give you trade prices for the repairs, or you can give me donation to the right to repair and I'll buy more faulty goods as well, yes. And And that's it, guys. Yes, so we can't maybe say this one, but if he will leave me this, I can look for the transformer. If I'll find that I can pay 25 quid for the transformer, I'll buy it. Yes, I'll buy it. Why? Because I would pay for this power supply 40 odd quid, yes, or 50 odd quid. So I will have a good power supply, hopefully, fingers crossed, for the next patient. Yes, and then I can just swap it and have it ready. So that's how we're doing, guys. Not always, yes, not always you can have immediate fix. Sometimes you order stuff, comes after a month from AliExpress, or doesn't come and you have to worry. But that's what it is. So hopefully you've got a value. I'm doing it. Hopefully there is a value, you know, in this video, because that was the plan. So you know how to check it out. Now on this side, I didn't show you, but on this side, all those connectors have a short as well. This is really well done. Well done power supply. So yeah, that's it, guys. One of the next videos we will have, I've ordered, because I run out of Nintendo Switch ports, I don't have any. So I've ordered a Nintendo Switch charging port, USB charging port, actually 4 I think I've ordered. And so we will have that one to repair. I've got 2 websites to build, 3 websites to build on WordPress, so that's a bit of work off the recordings. What else do we have, guys, here? Okay, so that was the last TV apart from those LEDs. Well, that I don't know if I will be recording it, to be true. I've got no idea. I've recorded that these are faulty, so probably I will only record that it's working, yes, to show, but not all assembling, because that's a pain. And I don't have table. I would have to go downstairs, make a table at our living room, and have a space, proper space to do it. Guys, there's tons to do. Digitizer came. Yes, digitizer came for Amazon Kindle Fire HD10. I don't remember even which generation. I think 9th or 10th generation. I can't tell you even. Sorry, I won't tell you because I don't remember. And there is a digitizer to Nintendo Switch Lite to be replaced. That's my Nintendo. I bought it from money from customers. And I've got few Xboxes to repair, and I need to repair because I don't have any at the moment. I've sold 3. None left. I don't have any gamepads. Some gamepads would be worth to repair. I've got one laptop which I need to book in, no power as well. I've got this Bush radio waiting, customer is waiting. I've got this customer's TV as well, waiting. I'm still waiting on a part for it, for that one. There is an Onkyo amplifier. There is JVC tower. Wow. I need to order LEDs for that Samsung. There is a lot of jobs, guys, a lot of jobs. So yes, I can say there will be more videos. Probably not all the time one video per day, but who knows, maybe. I will try. 1 video per day, at least 5 videos per week, you know, like at least, but fingers crossed. Anyways, hopefully you had value out of it. If so, give us some like, if possible, because I've got like 1-2 likes. It would be nice to have, you know, more likes at the video than only 1 or 2. But that's it in this episode. If possible, let's save them all. Yes, even if we have to replace power supply and keep this one as a spare one, that's another way to save it, you know, buy trafo and transformer and then wait when you will need it, or post it on eBay. Maybe somebody will need this power supply. But anyway, guys, that's everything in this episode, and thank you. See you in the next video. Please like it, and bye bye.